Yeah, what's going on, fam? It's your man VACAY-J, and yes, I'm back with another video. This is for season 5, episode 9, the 100th episode of Tyler Perry's The Oval. Family, we truly enjoyed ourselves. Thank you for including us. Thank you, BET and Tyler Perry's The Oval. Everyone, we had a great old time celebrating, counting down to the episode. So we want to thank you. We appreciate you. And we're going to do this recap today, family. Absolutely a wonderful episode. So once again, congratulations to BET and Tyler Perry's The Oval cast, crew, members, Tyler Perry Studios, and of course, Tyler Perry for producing and creating this. So let's get into it, fam. We first start off the episode with your guy. That's right, Hunter. He is pissed off. You know, last episode we saw that, yeah, we had Kareem. We got Kareem out of the hospital. And yeah, we put a bullet past Kareem's head. Now, again, we didn't take him out. He just fell to the floor. And Hunter is telling him, get up, get up. You know, I want answers now, because Hunter is on the loose. He's trying to find out what happened. Now, when that shot rang off, of course, agent comes inside. He's like, are you okay? Is everything all right? And of course, Hunter's like, listen, we're fine. We're having a conversation. Do you want to have another bullet past you? And of course, the agent's like, no, I don't. So of course, he's like, get out, get out. We're handling business here. This is none of your business. Everything is fine. So of course, he's just trying to do his job. But Hunter's going to give him a hard time because Hunter's going to do whatever he wants to do, right? Hunter is just that guy, man. He just does whatever he wants to do at any given moment, right? So we finally get Kareem up and we're asking Kareem, okay, who provided the products, right, that I took? And of course, we talk about the cousin, but he wants to know the cousin's name, right? He wants to get a name, and Kareem is doing his thing as far as not snitching on his cousin. But the bad part about it all is that, yeah, Hunter's going to threaten him again and say, hey, listen, do you want another round in your head? Okay. That's what he asked him. He said no. So he finally says, okay, my cousin. So he says, call the cousin right now. Get him on the phone, right? So we get the phone and he's shaking. And Hunter's like, why are you shaking? He's like, I'm nervous. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Like, I would be nervous too. So he doesn't answer the phone. So the agent comes out. He sees Bobby and Max. He's like, and they're like, hey, what's going on? We heard a shot ring off. He's like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And he's just being a hard ass, right? He's just not going to give him any information because he knows that, Bobby got a problem with him. Max got a problem with him, and he's just not providing anything. They're trying to make sure everything is secure, but he's just being a jerk and not telling them what's going on. So he's like, yeah, Bobby, I don't know what's going on. And Bobby tries to go after him. Max is like, all right, cool, be cool. You know what I'm saying? So Max, he's the voice of reason here. He's like, listen, everything will change and everything will get better once we find the kid. Who is the kid? We're talking about Jason, because Jason knows everything. He knows all the information. Once we find the kid, everything will be fine. He'll expose everybody. So Max is like, listen, I'm gonna make some rounds, see what's going on, and if everything doesn't check out, we'll go look for Jason. Now in the kitchen, we see Priscilla and we see Richard, and they're going back and forth like brother and sister, and they're like, yo, listen, yeah, he just wanted you to eat the soup. And she's like, what's going on? And they're both just like, yo, we gotta figure this out. Did you hear about that shot that rang off? What's going on? And Richard's trying to think, and she's like, listen, I need you to think a little faster, or whatever the case is. I'm tired of you thinking real slow. And he's like, I'm tired of you thinking on an emotional level, right? So she's like, oh, why are you saying that? Because I'm a woman. He's like, nah, don't even try that. Don't even try that. Don't even try the whole woman card thing. They're just both upset and in a different place, right? So they're both trying to figure it out as far as who's doing what and what the president is doing, because he's going crazy making outlandish statements. And yeah, Richard's just going through it because he doesn't want to deal with Nancy. They still trying to find Barry, and Nancy's tripping out as well. So she knows what Nancy said to Richard, and Richard is still upset about it, right? So he says, listen, I'm gonna go do what I need to do. You need to check on Nancy. She's like, okay, I'm gonna check on your wife for you, because she knows what's really going on, right? She feels bad for him, but at the same time, she's going to find out exactly what's going on with Nancy. So she says she's going to call Nancy for Richard. So she does make that phone call and give Nancy a call. to find out what's going on with her, like check on her to make sure she's straight. Remember, she was on the stuff and she was in the hospital. Now she's home and it seems that she's a little better, right? She's over it, it's out of her system. So Nancy does get a call from Priscilla. Nancy answers the phone and she's like, hey, what's going on? I'm trying to find Richard. I don't know where he is. And, Priscilla's like, hey, yeah, he's here, but, I don't know exactly what's going on. So she's trying to get Nancy to tell her, what the problem is without telling her that she knows what the problem is, right? That Richard told her that she told, Richard that she really didn't want to leave Richard's father. She wanted the affair to continue to go on, right? But she's not giving it up. Nancy's like, is Richard mad at me? And, the facial expressions on Priscilla is priceless, right? It's like super priceless. It's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why don't you tell me what's going on? Like, she knows exactly what's going on, but her facial expressions, absolutely hilarious, right? So she's like, yeah. Nancy's like, yeah, he is mad at me. And she doesn't know why. She doesn't remember why. So, of course, Priscilla has to remind her of what she said, of how she said Nancy didn't want to leave Richard's father. She wanted the affair to continue to go on. She just married Richard just to be next to the father. And, again, looking at Priscilla's face, it's just hilarious, right? Hilarious. But she's like, okay, I'm gonna get off this phone. But she's looking at the phone like, yeah, I told him that. She can't believe she told him that, right? So here we are with your girl, right? Oh my God. Victoria is now talking to Simone and the fake Barack Obama, Eli. And what's going on here is that Simone is apologizing. She apologized already, got on her knees, but she's, they're just kind of like chit-chatting, talking. And, she's saying how, the vice president looks good in his suit or whatever. She's like, not better than Hunter. It's like, you laying it on thick. Here comes Max, and Max is telling them, hey, listen, the president is ringing off shots in his room. And Priscilla's like, what is going on? We got to find out what's going on. So she leaves with Max and they sit down. And yeah, Simone is like, I'm about to go home. And he's like, yeah, I got some meetings and all of this and that. Yeah, we got to, play the game and, just be nice and do whatever we need to do. He's the president now. So we need to do whatever we need to do in order to play the game. Right. So Victoria goes to the room like, what the hell is going on with you? Like, what is wrong with you? He's like, nothing. I've been in the bed, I'm just shooting off shots, and he's like, yeah, I would, if you stand right there, I wish I had the strap so I can ring off a shot right at you, right? So they, again, going back and forth since the beginning, since season one, right? This is what they do. And she's like, listen, I need you here. I didn't try to take you out. It doesn't make sense. I found you and let everybody know that you was messed up. So she's like, listen, I just want to write my book, get out of here, get rich, and get away from you. So while Simone is going home, she's with your boy Bobby, and she wants to talk to Priscilla. And she says, Priscilla, I feel sorry for you. I know what's going on. Like, Victoria did the same thing. I believe that she's sleeping with my husband the same way she slept with yours. So, Simone is like, listen, I have recordings. We're going to see how this tag team is going to work. So Donald's at home because, he's fired. And yeah, your girl Victoria's like, where the hell are you? The president's ringing off shots in his room. He's like, really? I didn't know that. She's like, get your butt down here right now. I need you here right now. So your boy, Bobby, takes Simone home. And she's looking at him and he's like, yes, ma'am, being all, doing his job. And she's like, listen, you can't say that you've been looking at me the way you've been looking at me and telling me that you don't want me, right? So now she's trying to come on to Bobby, but Bobby's like, no, ma'am. Like, I'm really not trying to do all of that. Like, come on, Bobby. You know that you are, community D, you're community property. And yeah, you will sleep with anybody and anything, but for whatever reason, he's not trying to sleep with Simone, but she's telling him, listen, you're not my type. I love my husband and all of this and that. I wonder why she said that, but she's like, listen, we got all this time. What we gonna do? Because I need to find out some information, So here we are with Sam and scumbag Manny from Ruthless, right? It's obvious that Sam was beating up your boy Manny to find out some information as to where Jason is. Now, Max shows up. He's like, hey, you got anything? He's like, nah, this guy won't speak, right? You know, so Manny's like, yeah, I'm devoted to the Raku. And, you know, Max pulls out the drill. He's like, I got this drill. And he's like laughing. You think you could break me? I'm dedicated to the Raku, right? So yeah, Max is like, listen, I've been stressed out. I need to take my stress out on somebody. So he proceeds to really beat down Manny, like really give it to him, right? And Manny's begging like, wait, hold on, please. He's like, nah, man, you know, I've been trying to get this off for a while. Boom, he beats him down. Give me some information or we're going to continue to beat you down. Now let's get into this right here. We see this guy, he got a bag over his head, captured by the Secret Service, brings him to the house. They take off the bag and we're like, okay, who is this guy? This is Officer Heller, right? Remember him? He's the guy that tried to take out Donald while Donald was asleep with his little lover in the bed, but he missed Donald because they had the same pajamas and he took out the lover, right? So Donald's like, yeah, we found you and all this and that. Guess what? You ain't going nowhere. And he practices his golf swing and knocks him out. So now Victoria gets a mysterious call. Who is it? That's right, it's Jason. And she doesn't even recognize your own. How do you not recognize your own son's voice? Seriously. It's like, listen, I'm coming after you. You know, you're going down. And she's like, listen, remember, you the one that took somebody out. He's like, listen, if I go down, we all go down, right? So Jason is on a mission. He's letting his mom know he's coming for her and his father and everybody. Everybody's going down. And yeah, you know, Victoria, by the look on her face, she cannot have this happen anytime soon. So yeah, she is really scared, really upset. What is she gonna do? And that is the end of the episode. So absolutely a great, excellent 100th episode of Tyler Perry's The Oval. Again, this was a setup episode for the next episodes to come, but we got some action. And again, we had a great time. Thank you again for including me and my squad, the VACAY Nation. We had a great time, absolutely, with the countdown and our live discussion, fam. So that is the recap for season 5, episode 9 of Tyler Perry's The Oval, the 100th episode with VACAY-JayTV. Family, if you had a good time, definitely hit that like button. If you absolutely love The Oval, hit that like button. But if you found me for the first time, definitely do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and absolutely share this out to everyone you know that loves The Oval. Family, it's been a great time and I'm excited about what's to come. I also found out that yes, there will be a mid-season finale, and yeah, The Oval will be coming back in January to continue on with season 5. So family, there won't be a huge break, and we're excited about that. All right, family, listen, if you like this video, love this video, appreciate this video, definitely check out this next one right here. And until next time, salute.